Gokukoku no Brynhildr episode 7. I liked it. I like the romance development that we had in this episode, man. Between Ryota and two of the main female characters, which is Konoha and Kazumi. Is there any reason why that all the four witches that we've seen who Ryota has interacted with, is there any reason why their names begin with K's? Or is it just coincidental, right? I don't know. But like I said, I like this episode though, man. I like the fact that he tried to find a way to get new pills made. He can still get them made, but it won't be in time to save their lives. So does this mean that, because Ryota went to go talk to Kogoro, that's the guy's name, his name is Kogoro, and he's the scientist guy. He went to talk to him, and he talked to him about those pills. And Kogoro said if they're a crystalline based pill, then we can make it within that month time. But if not, it's going to take at least 6 months. And it turns out that the pills are, in fact, not a crystalline based substance. So it would have taken 6 months. So does this mean that that's the time frame we have for the remaining, 6 or 7 episodes, right? 6 episodes? Does this mean that it's going to be within that month span, or what? I don't read the manga, so does it mean that the manga is within that, that month span, that 4-week span? I don't know. It's a good question. But pretty much what happened was Ryota gave them the girls the news that the pills weren't going to be able to be made within the month time. And they all kind of was like, well, we kind of expected that. And Konoha was like, Kuroha was like, yeah, still get the pills made because you might run into some more witches who escape like us, and at least they'll be able to live. So still make them. But Kazumi went outside because she said it was hot, but she went outside to cry. And she mentioned in this episode that if they could have got the pills made, she would have been able to live out her dream. So, I'm assuming that, I don't know, like, her dream, her dream might have something, I ain't gonna lie, because Kana was like, yo, your dream must involve something with sex, and she blushed and told her to shut up. I'm assuming that was true. I'm assuming her dream had something to do with sex, and the only thing that requires time involved with sex is giving birth. So maybe she wants to have a baby, because it seemed like if she just wanted to fuck, she could have did it. She could have just had sex with any guy and was like, oh, I'm a woman now, but she didn't because she's still a virgin. So she wants to have a child, I'm assuming, because she is looking for time. She's not looking for anything other than time. 9 months specifically to have a baby. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. And after that though, Ryota is going to what's it called, Akibara? I know I'm saying it wrong, but it's that place in Japan where they have all the anime and all the manga and all that shit. Wish I could go. And she goes with him, and that's kind of, like a dating thing for them, though, man. Like, Kazumi's definitely looking at it like a date. She even refers to herself as his girlfriend, and he's like, no, this is not a date. You're not my girlfriend. But through the course of the date, it seems like he's starting to warm up to her as well, because he goes to buy a part for a computer for her, and it's about $40-something or something like that, and he buys it or whatever. And in this episode, we find out that he's a private tutor, that he tutors people for money, so that's where he gets his income. We still haven't seen his parents yet, so I don't know what his living situation is, but he goes there and he buys that for her, and she says, she notices a maid cafe and tries to go in. He's like, no, fuck that, we need to go. But after he buys that part for her, he's like, man, the only reason why we're able to stay off the grid and have come as far as we've come is because she has been helping us. And he's like, I need to, splurge out on her a bit. And so he goes inside the maid cafe with her, and they continue their little date inside the maid cafe. And then once they leave the maid cafe, he holds up that PDA thing that he got from Kuroha, and he turns it on, because that's the whole reason why he went anyway, because he wanted to turn it on in a unfamiliar location, so even if they did triangulate on their position, he could just fucking leave it there and then walk the fuck away, so they don't even know who had it, right? And then a message comes up in German, or whatever, and Kazumi notices it, looks at it, and just kind of looks away. She kind of looks shocked or whatever, and then it's a map that comes up with some coordinates and stuff, and she said that if he goes there, that she shouldn't go. And he was like, why? And then she was like, the message was in German. He was like, oh yeah, like you have. So you probably know what it said. What did it say? And she said that it said something like, kill all the wishes, and then the truth shall be known, or something like that. And that's how the episode ends. It ends on a cliffhanger. Now, I skipped one part intentionally because I want to talk about it right now. They were talking about the other witches and stuff in this series, and they make a reference to one witch who was named Valkyrie. Now, kind of looked like, you know what I'm saying? She kind of did an expression and then kind of avoided the rest of the conversation for the most part, right? So, I got 3 theories on that shit of why she did what she did. Okay, either she knows specifically about this person or whatever and just wants to withhold information about it. Don't know why. 2, she herself is the Valkyrie, which I highly doubt. I highly doubt that shit. Or 3, one of the girls in there is the Valkyrie. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, now, because of the shit that Kuroha said, that she might have to fight the Valkyrie, I don't think it's her. I don't know, because they said Valkyrie's power can like destroy the world. I'm thinking, this is my own opinion, okay? It has to be Katori. Katori's power right now is like teleportation. That's it. It's only teleportation, and it's deemed to be useless for the most part. That can't be all she can do. I'm assuming that she is a double magic user, and she doesn't even know it. That's what I'm assuming, that she's a double magic user, because it's a reason why she is being pursued. Because you got to remember, that chick who they were going to try to save escaped with Katori, the one who got shot and shit by that beam from the mouth. The girl who got killed first, she escaped with Katori. So I'm assuming that the girl who shot the beams out of her mouth, I can't remember her name, I'm assuming that she also was in pursuit of Katori, because when she saw her, she tried to go after her, right? You know, as soon as she saw her, she was like, I gotta go after her and shit. So I think Katori could have that Valkyrie power, the power to destroy the world. I think it would make the most sense because it would be the most unexpected. You would expect Kuroha. If Kuroha had that power, it would be like, yeah, you know, that may, you know, whatever, you know. And if Kana had the power, I would still be like, kind of whatever, because Kazumi was like, you can move if you want to. So I was like, that'd be whatever. But Katori is the one who I would be the most shocked by, because she seems like she doesn't like to hurt or kill people. And if she had the power to kill people all the time, that would be fucking awesome. So I think it's Katori. I could be wrong, but I think it's Katori. I think she's a double magic user. I think she has more than one magic other than that fucking teleportation shit. I think she can do something else. That's what I think. Let me know what you think about this episode. Let me know what you think about the series as a whole. Bash Stampede, man, signing out. Oh, and also, if you could, if you are on Vine, please follow me on Vine. I post up some funny stuff there. You can follow me at That Boy Steph. I will put it in somewhere right here on my face, but it's That Boy Steph. So if you could follow me there, it's funny to me anyway. So there's that. Bash Stampede, signing out.